So, hi friends. I wanted to now today talk about anxiety and flower remedies. I have been using flower remedies for more than 37 years now, and I found that for mental and emotional symptoms, uh, flower remedies are very good. We have known a lot more about allopathic medicines, and we take sometimes something for anxiety, and I know many people are addicted to anxiety. They keep this medication always in their purse, in their wallet, wherever they are traveling, and if they feel nervous, they immediately take extra dose or something, and then they are completely dependent on it. They are almost addicted to it. So today I thought, let me just mention about it, that there are much easier, simpler ways of treating anxiety. Anxiety comes when we have some stressful situation in life and we are unable to cope up with it. Our response to the stress will be through worries, anxiety, fears in the mind, lots of thoughts. You lose your sleep, and you constantly worry, and you're more living in the future. You're thinking all the time. The thoughts are going round and round and round in your mind like a fan. It's like not landing anywhere. It is the same thought that goes round and round. Now what will happen? I have to go for an interview tomorrow, and what will they ask? And you'll keep going into that scene, imagining in your mind, and what will happen. You get dry mouth, you want to drink water, you can't sleep in the night, you keep going to the bathroom very often, or you want to take some medicine for sleep. So this is the typical symptoms of anxiety. Then there is perspiration. Sometimes there are panic attacks. The person feels suddenly unknown fear, and it's like hands and feet are cold and really frozen in time and don't know what will happen. It's like totally standstill, frozen. That is the word. So anxiety is always like more in the mind. It's sometimes a lot of it is all imaginations, because it's your thoughts which are very active, and the thoughts are driving the entire thing. Now this has impact on our body also. For if you are suffering from anxiety continuously for more than a week or so, then you have to seek guidance of a doctor. The doctor should be able to help you out. And if the attack is very severe, of course you might have to take help of some allopathic medicine. However, if you are also by nature very anxious, and you know that small things also make you very anxious, then this is something that you need help, and it will be nice to take help. So I have a few very interesting flower remedies, like swallowwort. We call it as akdo in Gujarati, or rui in Marathi. So this is a purple color little flowers. We make remedies out of this flower, and it is very good to overcome the subconscious fears in the mind. And the remedies are made by just taking the healing energy of the flower in water. No part of the flower is destroyed in the process of making. There isn't any chemical or material transfer. It is only the energetic transfer. We call it as biophotons, from the flower in the water, and that water is used as a remedy. Now, even if sometimes we say that, is there a medicine for someone's nature? There is no remedy. You'll say that इसका स्वभाव नहीं सुधरेगा, ये इसके साथ ही जाएगा. तो ऐसा कुछ है नहीं. You can help the person even changing the nature completely, becoming very calm, clear, focused. Even if a stressful situation comes, the response of the person is much better, very positive, very calm, not lasting very long. So sometimes people spend hours or days thinking about a point and never recovering. Even when they are working, they are taking bath, they are doing some work, and they're constantly absorbed in thought. Here now they start living back into the present, in the time that is now. And this is what the remedy does. In nature there are secrets. Flowers are one of them that are helping our mind and emotions completely. And if your mind and emotions get better, your body also will get better. In this time of pandemic, I have handled and helped so many patients who come up, with almost nervous breakdown. What if my job will be gone? They have, salary cuts. They have to size down. They have to start living a minimalistic life, or start going back to the basics. And if you have not learned, if you've not understood to process this information, then anxiety starts. Then you tune into the media, TV, a newspaper. They're constantly giving the count and giving very tragic stories and creating an atmosphere of complete chaos or doom like situation. So in such times, more and more people are suffering from anxiety. They do not know how to handle their finances. Sometimes there are financial loss. I get phone calls from people asking for help, that they are just not able to think or process information. Some of them start feeling very guilty, and not knowing how to go forward. So in such situation, flower remedies are extremely good support. They can be taken. We usually recommend 3 drops 3 times a day. I have a formula called as anxiety flower remedy formula, which has got a combination of various flowers that helps. Now, the most beautiful thing about the flower remedies are that they don't have any side effects or untoward effects. They are very safe. This week itself, I'm going to also talk about how flower remedies we use even in very small children, or also for animals, pet animals or other animals, and how easy and beautiful, they give results. And so there are no side effects. If you are already taking some allopathic medicines, you can still take it along with that as a support, or any other pathy that you are doing. You can do this remedy simultaneously, and you should be able to do it for a few months if you have a very deep seated problem. If it's something very recent, like just in the last few months that has come up, then just you might need 1 or 2 bottles, and that should be enough. So this is a very simple formula called as anxiety flower remedy formula. Do visit my website. It is called as drrupashah.com if you want to buy. If you have any other questions, you're most welcome. Leave it in the comment section if you want to ask some other questions. You want me to speak about some other remedies, because see, this is the something that I have used for 37 years, and so many patients I have seen completely getting transformed, because it is not about the situation changing, but it is about we changing our response to the situation. And it is really about us changing, and the flower remedies are bringing about this transformation. And so the situation then may change or may not change, but we can change and handle it better, and not suffer from the consequences of all the symptoms that I already mentioned earlier. So do write it in the comment section what else you want me to talk about. I will try to come every day for a short time and explain how I treat my patients with flower remedies. Namaste.